Pop stories is the greatest, cuz.
He's a man-shaving fellow, that's for sure.
Yeah, just like your pop stories.
We recording on everything.
Nah, man.
This nigga farted in my face today.
Take that, burn. Take that, young blood. You know what I'm saying?
I
With
just
you.
gave him a shower. That's just the disrespect you gave.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, good looking, nigga.
Damn.
Countdown. 5, 4,
Good shot.
2, 1. Action.
What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it?
Ah, yes. You know what it is, world. It's the Bols podcast, that is. As always, we everywhere. You dig? 4 horsemen aficionado. Sleeves the hustler in the building all day long. You know what I'm saying? Right next to me, my brother. You know what I'm saying? The militant one. Brother Byron Staff, a.k.a. the Stizzer in the building. And you see my man over there fly, you know what I'm saying? Phillies all day, baseball type attire. You know what I'm saying? No one gets a little flyer and higher than the Bols Sky Ring. You dig? You dig me? And in the back, oh, we got a special appearance. I feel like it's fucking celebrity entertainment up in this joint right now. We got Beej in the back, you know what I'm saying, doing what he do. Duke the Barber Specialist. Always a pleasure to be here. The dopest location in podcasting. You heard it first. And of course, my man Dread on the pan. So, that was a lot. And it's good to be the fuck back. What's up, fellas? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man. Yeah, like you said, man, it's good to be back. Good to do another episode. Good to have BJ sitting in with us again. You know.
So
Well, last week we were having. So this week you said we was gonna go like.
Yeah, but first and foremost, I think, you know, if that's your water or whatever you got, I want to raise up because this is a special one, gents. This is 60. Welcome to episode 60. You dig? You know what I'm saying?
Right on.
Salutations, man, and shout out. We toast to everybody out there that's been rocking with us, you know what I'm saying, along this journey. And it's going to be 60 more, then 100 more, then 200. You get what I'm saying? But we take it in the increments we get it.
The episodes look a lot better than they did when we first started.
Exactly. So if you walk with us, you see what it is now. You know what I'm saying?
It'd be dope if after 100 we can get like syndication like the Jeffersons and the reruns.
We working on it.
Get money. Okay.
We got the catalog.
Cool.
By episode 100, we're going to have a deal. You hear me, people? Y'all going to sign us by then. All right? So it's all good, man. The Bols. What's up, man?
I don't know, man. Where'd you want to start with? I know you sent some cool stuff over. I know we was talking about. Let's pick up where we left off. The preacher.
Oh, Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Brooklyn Zoo. You know what I'm saying? So what we have here is,
Do you know his name?
I'm not sure the brother name, you know what I'm saying, but I'm going to call him Junior Creflo. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? On the NYC side of things. So with that being said, you know, we all are fans of The Wire. And in The Wire back in the day, they had, what was it called? Sunday Truce? Something like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Where nobody was supposed to definitely get killed on a Sunday. But that truce didn't mean your ass couldn't get robbed on a Sunday.
Pastor
You know what I'm saying?
Lamar Miller Whitehead.
Exactly.
Lamar
Brother Whitehead.
Miller Whitehead.
Pastor Whitehead. We don't want to disrespect him because I don't want him coming for us, which he is anyway. Who gives a shit?
I mean,
but
he should be low on the list. He coming for you.
What's that?
He got
He got a lot of shit going right now. Well, the good pastor was in his sermon preaching, looking like a member of Griselda, iced out there, do. And during that sermon, something got interrupted, rather not something, but some brothers came in that were not a part of the congregation, if you understand what I'm saying, and had to talk with the pastor and his wife, and it was get down or lay down. You understand?
Look,
So, you know.
he thought it was sweet. When I first saw the clip, I couldn't really see a bunch of jewelry on him. So I saw the clip, I guess, like on TikTok or something like that. So I couldn't see a whole bunch of jewelry or anything like that. But then I saw some other videos, like his lifestyle posted. And I'm seeing the fancy, expensive cars, all the farms.
Creflo Jr.
I'm seeing the clothes, I'm seeing all the jewelry, I'm seeing all the rings.
You getting that from your shepherds, Pastor Miller Whitehead?
And I guess
that was happening?
Right. Pictures of his wife and her living the lavish lifestyle. So I'm
They tied him
like,
like shit over there, huh?
There's plenty of Omars in the world, all right, that see that and are hungry.
if you living like that, and you're promoting it on social media, first off, if you're a pastor, I don't really think you should be living like crazy lavish lifestyle like that. It seems super materialistic. You know what I mean? Like, if you can have it, but I feel like you shouldn't be showing all that on TikTok and then being like, the Lord did this for me.
Exactly. Well, he could have done that for you, but he didn't tell you to boast that shit.
Right. Like,
and because it's kind of like you're throwing back in people's faces.
If he's doing it, does that not mean that the Lord doth tell him thou?
See, it don't even sound right when he talk about it because that ain't his lane. So
I'm just clarity.
The Lord ain't say go buy that.
The Lord ain't tell you to be a dickhead and be arrogant with your shit.
The Lord ain't tell you.
There has to be a verse in there that says something about
There was
that.
$1 million in jewelry.
Probably in Genesis.
The Lord ain't tell you.
It definitely wasn't probably Jeremiah, nigga.
But the
You know
Lord
what I'm
ain't
saying?
say wear $1 million in jewelry to church on
You
Sunday.
or your wife.
Like, come
Split
on.
between y'all.
That's just ridiculous.
Yeah, if you're going to show up to church looking like you in the Supreme team, you need to have backing. Like the goddamn.
No, that's what I was going to say. This is why, like, he thought it was sweet. Like,
Yeah.
you want to promote this lifestyle on Instagram, IG, to get your followers up, to also get your worshipers up. You really think people ain't out there watching you? Somebody came and sat in on one of your sermons and was like, yo, he ain't got no security.
At all. I didn't see.
Like, yo, next week, we going right at it.
Around 1 o'clock, he be
Right
mid-sermon.
back.
That nigga gonna be mid-sermon, and we do
You see
shit.
the video where he down and people running and run out. Was he like live streaming? Were there other people there?
Yeah, it was a live
No,
stream.
I mean, so it was just him and his wife. No members of the congregation.
They were there too.
No, they were there. Everybody had to get the fuck down.
I didn't know how many people were there.
Yeah, once we seen them come, everybody get down. Sure, Pastor. We certainly fucking will. You know what I'm saying?
Like, what did you expect?
And we ain't got no ties this week. All right? Yeah.
I know.
Fuck
Yeah,
that.
he
Collections plate fucked up.
So you gonna pass that plate around after that happened. You know, out there, my little white head, you ain't getting no back to that. You ain't getting all back to that.
lesson today.
We all got robbed. They robbed all of us, Pastor.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing for this. I'm out of here. My safety. You'd be lucky I show up next week. Nigga, y'all serving chicken? Yeah. Oh, all right.
But I'm thinking, how big was his congregation for him to be making that much money?
I mean, big enough, dog. He cool with the mayor and
But I guess you get online donations and all that now, so.
Man, we ain't got to go in. Shout out. I mean, whatever he's doing, he's successful in his church going and all like that. But in that, it's a certain way you go about it.
Sometimes I feel like you'd be manipulating people and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know how y'all feel about mega churches and all that, but sometimes.
Well, I'm an atheist.
Yeah.
So
That
you
that
kinda
always
get-
seems.
that just leaves it over there. But yeah, just out of here, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm a faithful worshiper. But in that, I'm a realist. I'm not a religious to the spiritual. You know what I'm saying? It does. It goes for me. You can't talk that shit. You ain't. Listen. Anyway, fuck out of here. But it's all
See how
good.
you the one getting upset about it? I'm just talking about it. I'm not mad, but I'm getting mad.
You can have an opinion. You know what I'm saying? Say how you feel.
Oh, I will.
He's a
I'm
host.
not
Why
worried about
wouldn't
the
he?
congregation's
You know what I'm
word.
saying? He's a host,
Spicy
but
for
fuck outta here.
You about to get smoked.
I'm about to get smit.
I'm gonna take a puff of this cigar.
Do
You know
something.
what I'm saying? I am. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it's all fucked up now. You know what I mean?
So, yeah, they got
And you shouldn't
robbed.
be flossing, dog.
And for all you
And that's
other
it.
flossing pastors and preachers.
This is what will happen to
Y'all
you.
be
Shit
on
is
alert.
real out here. Like, you know what
They
I'm
should all
saying?
be Googling security firms right now. Don't leave home without it. Especially
But honestly,
Sunday.
real big churches, they have security. They have cats that can be undercovers and armed in that joint.
You
You won't
have
know
$1
it.
million in jewelry
You know what
and
I'm
not
saying?
have mid-level security. I'm not talking about big, but
And it's not even the fact that it's like he's just not even being humble with the videos. Like, you pastor, you're supposed to be humble, my man. Like, you know, then people wouldn't be watching your pockets as closely.
Yeah.
But we out there flossing and showing everything like that. Like, come on, man.
Well, you know.
trying to be inspiration.
Yeah, out there rapping Jay-Z lyrics in the whip.
So you can't love hope and be saved at the same time.
Not with all the chains on. The imagery is off. That image,
That's your
those
opinion.
optics are terrible.
Hey man, that's your opinion.
it makes it
He's
seem like
living
we're
life,
living
man.
life.
I'm not gonna tell another man how to live his life, but in that, you might want to think about how you living your life because listen, that shit almost cost you your life.
As a believer,
You know what I'm saying?
would if that type of if he was in, let's say, uptown, Cheltenham, something like that, would you go to a church that he was the pastor at?
Not if it's all a field. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Would you give it a try?
Possibly, because I'm never going to hate on, you know what I'm saying, somebody's message, but I got to go listen to it. You get what I'm saying? I can't just go, that's me being judgmental. I can't do that. You know what I'm
I've
saying?
never seen a sermon. I don't know if he had like.
But
a young
I've
man.
already seen enough from what, you get what I'm saying? That throws me the wrong way. That's not what I'm about in my walk. So no, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing against him and the lives he supposedly has saved and this, that, and the third. Hopefully he has. He had a big congregation. He making a lot of fucking loot. He looking iced out like shit over here. You know what I'm saying?
Wouldn't that be a red flag to you? Like somewhere in your mind, if you saw him out on the street, like pastor?
Yeah, no, exactly.
Where you kind of be like,
I mean, yeah, that ain't my, that absolutely is not my cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, because I want somebody that's more sewing into the community.
Supposed to be humble.
Like, you get what I'm saying? He doing $1 million of work in the community and providing shit back like that for the folks. That's the flossing shit for me, and that's what it's about. But not, you know, you showing what you getting individually. What the fuck is that doing for the community? And at the end of the day, that's what it's about in spirituality.
That's gonna
not
be
religion.
hard. They're gonna be hard
You
to
know what I'm
catch.
saying?
Whoever did that, man, because you know it was some sort of inside connect.
I wouldn't be
They got-
surprised.
You know
Definitely,
what I'm saying? Like,
definitely.
you got
Because the one
possession
boy in the
vibe.
background of the whole robbery was just sitting there chilling the whole time.
That's what I was talking about. That's
The one that was running his
He
head.
was just chilling like, oh
That's-
yeah.
yeah.
Run that shit, pastor.
You look mighty comfortable back there. Mighty comfortable.
It looked like he probably owed the niggas some money. He thought, no, he probably, listen, backstory is, you know, and this all make up hypothetical, but backstory is, the way that shit went down was like, pastor owed some money. And niggas wasn't playing. And they told him to run that shit. And he thought it was sweet, like, what was his name? Dollar Bill from Players Club and shit. Until that niggas came in like Charlie Murphy and them and made him run that shit. You know what I'm saying?
They're not gonna real hand of the Lord.
At all.
right.
Well, at least they ain't make them get naked.
Exactly. So, that's all I'm saying. So in that, nobody got hurt, and they came for what they came for.
Right.
And that's that. You know what I'm saying? On a Sunday.
Live to preach another day.
Period. That's all. Because that shit shouldn't mean nothing to you. You know what
Where
I'm
should
saying?
you go from here, though?
What's that?
Where should you go from here? What should be the message that he sends out from this point?
He giveth and he taketh the fuck away.
If you don't hustle,
And he
gonna
take
spin
it the fuck away. All right? You talking that shit? He gonna take it the fuck away. You dig? All right?
He should
That's
come
it.
back like Pockish. Y'all niggas think y'all took all my shit? That was my warm-up jewels, nigga.
With the bars.
Right,
With
right.
bars. He be rapping spiritually,
Bring my
but
shoebox up in this motherfucker. What you think now? What you think now?
They gonna, we will rise again.
Exactly.
Next thing you know,
Psalm 7:16 said, I shall rise again.
Take money. Take money.
Exactly. They thought this shit. First of all, fuck your robbery and the shit you claim.
Oh, man.
All right, man. All right, damn.
Shit, you might make me a member.
Oh,
Right? No press is bad press.
That's all.
People gonna
And whatever can bring, whoever can bring the souls over, however a soul can come over to the Lord, we welcome it, baby. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
Sit on that. Y'all saw me get robbed 2 weeks ago, amen?
Exactly.
What about y'all sitting here that ain't do shit?
Exactly.
You was calm the whole time. You ain't had nothing to do with it.
Shit, back up in this bitch. Woo! What we got, man?
Well, let's stay on the money tip.
Money trail.
This was already on that. Me and my wife was talking about first dates, and this ties in to what she was talking about.
Ooh.
So first date, you know, how much should you spend? Should a first date be expensive? Should you expect to go Dutch on a first
No,
date?
no, that's not
Our
even
generation would. Because we weren't raised to do
Yeah.
that.
Well,
that.
I would say this. I don't think I've ever gone Dutch on a first date.
No.
I mean,
Because
as
we
a
were-
man,
we
you're
haven't-
not
We
exactly.
weren't raised to do that.
No,
and
fuck
I'm
no.
quite certain that y'all not raising y'all boys to do that.
No,
so
fuck no. Like
that's a hard.
I asked you out to go out. I'm paying for that. That's what
Well,
that
At
that's
the
what
very
that
least,
is.
that's kind of the
You
foundation.
know what I'm saying?
behind it, like-
But in that,
But even if the chick asked you out, you would still fill it out like
exactly,
So
I'm
nice
saying
ask me out,
that,
cover
exactly,
everything,
and that's
so
and
either
it's
way.
exactly what the fuck it is. No, I got that.
So
You know what I'm
chivalry
saying?
ain't dead.
No, not at all.
Fuck no, not
I
with the
still hold-
G's.
I hold doors. I still do
Not
all
with the
that.
G's.
And for all women, don't have to just be
Oh,
women. I know.
absolutely.
It ain't just holding doors. I like to take this time out right now to all you young bloods and all you niggas that's doing this shit wrong. When you walk in with your woman, you supposed to walk on the outside, motherfucker. All right? Not on the inside. You niggas be walking on the inside thinking you cool. You're not, dickheads. Proper G shit is on the outside.
My girl didn't even
You know what
know
I'm
that was
saying?
a thing until I did it, and she just turned. I ain't gonna give her age.
What?
But she had no idea.
Dang.
Like my mom used to get over on the side.
She knows she got.
I'm like
she knows she got a real one now.
Yes.
No, better, like, you know what I'm saying? So you little niggas is dumb as shit. But we here to educate y'all. It's like, y'all put us on this shit, we try and put you on to something. When you walking with your lady or any female, you walk on the outside, on the sidewalk when you're walking, dickheads.
Because at first I was taught you walk on the outside. I think it was my mom. She was like, no, you walk on the outside in case it's like a car coming or something coming.
Yeah, you supposed to take that shit.
You take it, push me out the way. Then when I got older, some OGs were saying like, no, you walk on the outside because if she on the outside, look like you prostituting her. Yeah.
You offering her to the world.
Right.
And that's G shit.
I was like,
all right? And that's what it's looking like.
It's applicable. Just don't do it.
Depending on where you at, what level
Continue with the story.
Yeah, back to the first date shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, in my head, like, I guess if you got, I don't never like to put a number on shit, but guess what I'm not doing? And this ties in from that, is spending a stack on a fucking first date.
Even if you got it?
See, even if I mean, it's relative to how much we make. Like, a stack is insane for me to spend on a date, but 100 is feasible. Like, so if somebody make 10 times what I make.
Point granted and fucking taken. But what precedent are you setting with that as well once you put that out there like that on the first date? You get what I'm saying? We ain't going to Chipotle after this shit, nigga.
Right, every
you get
day
what I'm
you
saying? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you done set the bar really fucking high on the first fucking date, and I'm cool. Like, I'm gonna set it feasible. It's gonna be a nice spot. I'm gonna pay for a nice meal somewhere that you don't fucking know about, and that's gonna be that. You get what I'm saying?
But see, I still can't see a first date, right, being $1,000. Even if you're wealthy, right? Like, I mean, if you're famous, then maybe you've got to pay for that privacy.
Yes.
Okay, for a first date. But if you're just wealthy and you ain't famous and you can go out, I don't see why you can't go to a good steakhouse or a good Italian or Asian, whatever your twist is.
Floor seats at the game.
Yeah, that's not first, like that. That don't need to be first date kind of stuff.
Cause you setting
That's
the
already
bar
gonna-
all the way up here, dog.
That's a poor setting for a first date. anyway.
Exactly, period. Cause I don't fucking know you.
Yeah,
But you could go somewhere before or after. You could do dinner, then the game.
yeah, that's true.
Like, you don't have to just meet.
It's whatever you want to. At the end of the day,
But go ahead.
at the end of the day, it's whatever you want to do. But when we continue with the story that I'm talking about, like basically this man sued a female that he took out and spent over $1,100 with because basically while she was at the date and while the date was over, she called her ex or her whoever she fucking with to come pick her the fuck up and we out. Thanks for the meal. And I'm the fuck out of here. So he felt that he got did dirty. So he sued this bitch for wasting his time.
Did he win?
You know what I'm saying?
No, I think it's I don't know. They didn't go to court or anything. I mean, that's just
But he filed against that. So now that we throw that into the mix, how do we feel about that?
That's ice cold. Oh no, that's fucked
Look,
up.
that's fucked up. But you might just have to hold that L. But
You know, Mike.
no, what I was gonna say about what you said though, right? The game, right? Like you go out to a dinner and you could go out to a game, and then that might get to be $1,000. But I feel like you would only take her to the game if you're feeling her and she's feeling you.
For sure.
That's something you're like, okay, then maybe we'll go and I'll spend it. I can see maybe in that scenario you might, but on a regular first date, even if you got the bread like that, you go to a nice steakhouse, unless you ordering crazy wine, a crazy bottle of wine or champagne or several, you know what I mean? Like, I don't see how you need to spend.
I'm not thinking
stack
nowhere
on
of spending about a stack. Like you said, if you're wealthy, which we all will be very soon, all of us in this bitch. But until then, yeah, I'm still going to think sensible. And even when that wealth comes, like, it's still bread. So it's like, and it's about the time and energy I'm spending with that person. So listen, if I'm doing that, I'm just honestly coming off like a show off from the rip, dog. Like, you get what I'm saying? On some tight time. It's the first time we interacting,
Right.
and it's just like, yeah,
nothing.
what the fuck is ever? It's nothing. But if I'm coming off like that, I therefore can't get an attitude or get mad if this bitch like, oh, you know what? I ain't really feeling this Flossy nigga, but thank you for this gold ass steak and this fucking lobster, and I'm out.
And who
Boo,
knows
come
how
pick
he was
me up.
behaving, like you said? Who knows how he
Exactly.
was behaving while he was
I
at the
mean,
date?
listen, if we are under
ever
the
had
premise
this type of steak.
that he thought that he could spend money to impress her, then he probably wasn't behaving great because he didn't go into, I mean, they don't sound like they was, meant to be. Like, I don't know. I don't have the mindset where I'm going to impress her by spending this. Like, you already going into it with a losing mentality.
A lame-ass mentality.
To your point, Sleeves, something you're going to have to keep doing and keep, outdoing in order to maintain her.
Exactly.
So if you can't, try to think of some way to impress somebody, with your mind or
swag.
Yeah,
just you. This is based off of you. That's what it's supposed to be.
It shouldn't
Fuck
be
all the
because,
dumb shit.
Hey, I spent $1,000 on your ass.
And for
Now
all
you owe me something tonight.
and real quick PSA, for all you brothers, again, for you youngins, and this anybody older, that you think that just because you are paying all of this, like you control this woman and you got that, you're lame as shit. Because at the end of the day, it's always going to come back to who you are and your swag, naturally, dickheads. Anyway, you know what I'm saying?
But since we're talking about it, what would you do on a first date?
What do you mean?
Where would you go? First date, met a chick, and you like her a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I could take an example.
My current girlfriend, our first date was at Brazilian Steakhouse.
Nice.
Okay, so that's what? $60 a plate base, right? That's $100 base.
Okay.
Before tip, before drinks, and all that stuff, right? Several $100s away from the house. You know what I'm saying? Sleep.
Me?
And that's a good date.
It worked.
Especially if you like steak. You know what I'm saying?
I'm taking on the game.
I can think of a time where like I knew somebody who really loved tacos and
There you go.
yeah, found a nice spot. Actually, it was a joint. I mean, I don't know if it's the same no more, but it was a spot out Conshohocken. Nice ambiance, all like that. I forgot what the fuck it's called, but banging. And yeah, enjoyed ourselves. I probably might have paid a little bit under a bean for that joint, and you know what I'm saying, with tip. But had a great time, great tacos, quesadillas, grub, and
Quesadillas?
you know what I'm saying, and fucking convo, because that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? The time and energy you spending. You know what I'm saying?
I'm supremely interested to hear where a married man what he would do on the first date.
Exactly.
What a married man would do.
So let's talk about. No. Specifically, let's go ahead and give him a little bit of, since he always likes to fuck with us. Well, not us, but at least me. Put me in the blender a little bit. Let's see if he actually remembers what his first date
I wasn't
was.
gonna put him on that spot.
I was, and guess what? I am.
I was talking hypotheticals, bro.
So I am. So let's see if he remembers what his first date was and what he was on with his wife. You understand what I said? His wife, because we can't talk about no random bitch. We're going to talk about his whiz.
No randos. Ain't talking about no randos. No rando bitches.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Actually, no, funny, because me and my wife's first date was just that. It was the first date, and then it didn't go anywhere after. We went to, I don't remember the name of the restaurant, but it was off of Main Street in Manhattan.
Okay. You know what I'm saying?
It
Proper
ain't going
ambiance.
somewhere. What the hell you mean it ain't going nowhere? It went somewhere.
You got two
It was
kids
a
later
slow roller, but
and
eventually.
a ring later. What is he talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, but no, we went out, and we just went out. It was like, I feel like we sat at the bar maybe. Ordered some food, ordered a couple drinks.
Isn't this the stoppest answer?
I'm saying no. Went home afterwards, and then that was it. Nothing ever came of that. We didn't get back together until a couple years later. I feel like
No second date, no phone calls afterwards.
that was it. But we would still see each other. I feel like
What happened at the date? What was wrong with the
Well,
date?
you know what I'm saying? This shit sound blah. But this is a hell of a love story. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, we digging tonight, baby. You know what I'm saying? He love fucking with me, baby. So it's on him tonight.
no, actually,
You know what I'm
I mean
saying?
no, because that's what's so I don't know. I guess our origin.
Beautiful.
No, because the first time we hung out, we actually was hanging out at Sally's crib.
Fibers. Shout out to my nigga Fibers all day long. Park Ranger gang. You know what I mean? All day.
We was hanging out with Sai's crib. He was hanging out with a girl she knew, and me and her were together. And we hung out, chilled on the couch, we watched TV, blah blah blah. Night ended. I feel like we went our separate ways. Then we had the date later on.
Mm-hmm.
Had the date. Night ended. Went our separate ways. And then a couple years later, I don't know.
That shit, like, listen.
Yeah.
And that's what, listen, I want to take this time out to say, this is what we call true, real love stories. Because that
You
shit
ain't
ain't
let me finish it before you button in.
You know what I'm saying?
God damn you, boy.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. All right? So he ain't done yet, but what I'm letting the people know is this is an unconventional. See, everybody thinks it's supposed to be sparks and glory from the rip, but true love lasts a lifetime. Continue
You could
on,
have said
brother.
that after.
No, man, let him do his thing. You know, that's it.
Exactly.
Don't encourage him.
You fucking hater. And we always blend into fuck you. But go ahead.
So we did that. We went out, did our thing, you know, whatever. Nothing happened. And then I feel like, damn, this was a minute ago. I feel like she hit me up on MySpace.
This the 05, 06 era. You know what I mean? We going like
Later
07.
than that, because we was living together.
Yeah.
I feel like we was probably 28, 29.
27, 28.
Oh, that's 07, 08 type
26,
shit.
27? Yeah, it was like, no, it was like.
No, you probably like, oh yeah,
26,
probably,
27, 28.
probably 07. Yeah.
And she hit me up on MySpace. And then we've been on since then.
Period. And ain't ever fell off, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just how
Put
it
on
goes.
MySpace.
I mean, next time. Oh, on that, that's funny. I mean, even though it's still not the same, but yeah, that's crazy. Cause hold up. For you though, what did it back in the day for you, Scott? What was it that initially?
Just move on.
What was it for
What
you,
the
man?
hell?
A Black Planet, you talking about used to be on?
Listen, you want to move on? No, we not moving on. Listen, I'm on everybody's shit tonight. This niggas fuck with me, I'm on their ass tonight. Thank you. So this nigga, this good brother over here, you know what I'm saying? And he is happy in his relationship, so this means
Oh
nothing.
wow, he
You know what I'm
had to
saying?
get the qualifier. That's how you already know.
Exactly. But in that qualifier, this is all it is, baby. This good brother, he wouldn't, like me, I might be out in the streets, I like to run up to him, talk to him, whatever for my day, you know what I'm saying? But no, this is the original, you know what I'm saying, internet, you know what I'm saying, ball, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like 2000, AOL going into MySpace type shit, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga was different, like, you know what I'm saying? When it was like
He was ahead of the game. He was.
Period. And I ain't mad at him. He been ahead of the game since he saved his head ball. I ain't even going fraud on you. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all catch up eventually.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Fucking years later, where am I at? Where this nigga at? But anyway, we not even going there. So this bull, you know what I'm saying? Like, we talking about Black Planet probably had a 2 to 3 year span of when it was popping. And this nigga caught the wave. You understand what I'm saying? He caught the wave early, you know what I'm saying? And then faded, and then surfed his ass into MySpace, you know what I'm saying? On nothing, with his chiseled out chest picture. Fuck out of here, dog. You know what I'm saying? This nigga crazy. I love this boy, you know what I'm saying? It's just classic, you know what I'm saying? And I got the dibs on niggas. So it is what it is, baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah, turn
Original
into the game with that
internet.
internet
You know what I'm
stuff.
saying? Oh yeah, no, I just do this shit with my fingers. I'ma type real quick.
I ain't got
And
be in the
bitch,
streets.
at all. These niggas dumb as shit. He's still out here in the streets and shit on some dumb shit. I type, and I put a picture up, and then I let the rest happen,
That's it.
bitches.
I let
You know
it
what I'm
come to me.
saying?
I put some bait out there.
Exactly. I put some.
See if I get any bites.
Exactly, and I got plenty. You know what I'm saying? That nigga put some extra oil on his chest for that picture and shit.
It's always
you know?
something in my camp. Always something in my trap.
You know what I'm saying? The smoothest over here. You dig what I'm saying?
Always catch something.
It's the boys, man. I love these niggas, man. God damn. Listen, 2 years. Listen, let me take this time out. In 2 years, when 2024 hits, every man in this room right now, I will have known for fucking 30 years. You understand what I'm saying? That's fucking family. You understand? Ask yourself how many motherfuckers you got like that. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing,
I
man.
did want to bring up the sport thing.
What's up?
Continue.
Kyler Murray. I don't know if you guys saw. So Deshaun Watson signed the largest guaranteed contract in NFL history, 5 years, $230 million. Kyler Murray signed a 5-year deal for $230.5 million. But 160 of it is guaranteed. However, if he maxes out in incentives, he can earn, I believe they said, $238 million. One of the provisions in his contract that I've never seen before, especially not for somebody making such top tier money, is they implemented a study clause.
Study hall.
He has to study 4 hours a week independently without, looking at his phone or doing something else.
How low is the bar?
And in order to not have some sort of
So you're looking at
provision
it wrong.
in this clause to, null the contract.
You're looking at it wrong. You just said how low the bar is setting. No, that is finally from how I'm looking at it is that these, and I don't, as far as it comes to the NFL, I'm not a fan of the owners and how they do shit. It's still plantation mentality, but in that you still running the business, so you gotta look at it from this level. If I know that you ain't been putting no time in when you step off the field and looking at film and doing this shit, and I know this shit for a fact, you've gone on record and said you don't even look at this shit like that. Okay. So guess what? You go and look at this shit if you want this 230 fucking M's. I done gave you $160 guaranteed. So what the fuck else? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like it sends a mixed message. You're giving him what could potentially be the biggest contract in NFL history until Lamar Jackson or insert quarterback here, signs the top. Mm-hmm. But then you're also saying, I don't trust you to do what you should inherently do. Because,
you haven't shown that you have.
But I've shown enough for you to give me 18 Brinks trucks lined up.
Right.
So
yeah, but that's it. And it comes with a stipulation. I can have a stipulation when I'm bringing out all these fucking Brinks trucks.
I feel that, but I feel like 4 hours
a week.
That ain't shit. That's an hour
what
a
I'm saying.
day.
That's what I'm
But they set the bare minimum for you because you don't be doing this shit. So I'm just trying to put that.
Sound whack to you at all? Like that they had to put this on some young brother's contract for the first time?
Yeah,
like,
listen,
you know what I mean? Other subpar quarterbacks from other persuasions fuck up without clauses like this in their contract.
Guess what? It's up to you if you want to, you and that agent, if you want to sign that shit. All right. At the end of the day,
of course you're gonna sign it.
all right.
I'd sign it. Yeah.
So with that being said, I'm not like I look at it both ways. I look at it like it's just sort of like this. Fuck. Just
like
just hold up real quick.
Clause.
No. But all right, I feel that. But two, and I love our brothers, but we're not talking about the era before us. We talking about this era athlete now. This era athlete now is really on some like they think they supposed to get all this shit and they really did shit yet. And we are talking about insurmountable mounds of fucking money, dog. You get what I'm saying? So this is for you dedicating everything to this fucking profession during the months I need you to dedicate this shit to that fucking profession. And that's it. But you showed that you ain't done it. And you said that you ain't done it. So guess what? This is what it is. Now I'm gonna go one more level. In the NBA, if they do this. Listen, Ben Simmons done fucked up a lot of money for a lot of people going forward with his acts, all right? With that bullshit he been on. And if I'm an owner, and I want a nigga to get, like a nigga that Ben Simmons, he want an extension, it's gonna be a motherfucking practice clause in that bitch. Are you working on your fucking game and shit outside of you being in the facility? You get what I'm saying or something like that? Because guess what? You showed me you had it.
But he ain't shoot.
And I guess whatever. I'm just saying practice, shoot. You get what I'm saying? However it may be for him. Yeah. It might be a shooting clause, nigga, that you gotta get up at least 10 shots a fucking game over this duration of his contract. Like, shoot them shits, you bitch ass nigga. You get what I'm saying? Like, on some shit like, but you left yourself. What I'm saying is, at the end of the day, if you don't leave yourself out there open for that, if you come in, do the work, do everything you're supposed to ask.
Like, Peyton Manning probably watched 4 hours a day.
Period.
That's what I'm gonna say. Like to me, look, it's messed up on many different levels. Like, okay, one, from an organizational standpoint, why would I don't care how talented this dude is, especially at a quarterback. If I got to have you sign a contract to make you do the bare minimum, I don't know if I want you on my team. And
but you ain't got no choice.
Yeah, you got choices.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do. You can get somebody else.
No, you
can't get him.
No, you can't. That's your problem. And that's why he still went, that's his leverage, nigga. Like, you gotta realize, he's a black quarterback that's thorough as shit. He's on some halfway, going out there, halfway winging it type shit when he line it up. That's basically what he's saying. So what they're saying is, if you actually put in some fucking...
But that's the thing, though. He's not willing to do that. And
you are now if you want that money, motherfucker.
Not really, because...
And that's it.
Look, okay, so this is
like,
where they're at, right? Even listen to what you just said. He's out there winging it. He's already doing the
Michael
bottom.
Vick experience.
And they're gonna make him say, all right, you gotta do a little bit more. Fuck no. if I'm gonna give you all this money, you gotta do the most, motherfucker. Like, I don't want 4 hours, like you said, 4 hours daily.
A week is
what you should be doing. And then,
how you prove it?
and then just during the season.
They can tell. Like the new laptops, like
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta make eye contact the whole time, so it's
like,
in your retina and stuff
tell.
like that. But even then, understand, if you're forcing him to watch it, he's not gonna be into it like that. You gotta want to study the tape. You got to want to watch old fight films.
Yeah.
You gotta want to watch old football footage. You gotta
Well,
want
guess
to
what?
do that.
You want that money? You gonna want to do this, Mustafa. Let's cut this shit. Like, let's just be real. At the end of the day, you are signing some. You have just signed something that you and your fucking family are set for life. This means that these motherfuckers came at you with you still coming off like a fat rat asshole when you think about it. 4 hours?
But that's what I'm saying.
All right.
So from an organizational standpoint,
Clap it up,
why
nigga.
would they set the bar at 4 hours? They could have made the minimum. You gotta do 20. You gotta do 40 hours a week.
Listen,
of
if
film.
that's the case, that's on them. And that's, fuck it. That's them on their negotiating strategies. And big up to him for how that shit went down. But at the end of the day, do your fucking 4 hours.
If you were the head of an organization, would you want a quarterback like that you had to put that kind of clause in there?
When I look at the NFL and look at what I got with this young stud,
all that money you giving it.
you're asking me a question, so I'm gonna give you the realest shit ever. The realest shit is when I look across the league and look at what I could possibly get instead of him, it ain't shit. All right, because everybody else is locked the fuck in.
But what about beyond the league? Looking into college and thinking about the future.
Quarterback heavy draft coming up.
Guess what?
I don't know if I could just.
No, because I'm gonna tell you why. I just spent my number one on him 2-3 years ago. So this is
2019 number one pick.
yeah, exactly. So fuck
One
no.
overall.
I did that already. I'm in this. It's one of them things like you in the relationship already, motherfucker. Where you going? All right, now what you gonna do? You gonna figure it out, make this shit work, or like you get what I'm saying? Or you gonna let this bitch go and you gonna feel some type of fucking way? Cause you know she bad as shit, she doing all this shit, but she a motherfucker to deal with. All right, so this is where we at with this shit. So in this case, Arizona took the high road, but just said, listen, bitch, I need you in here for at least 4 hours a week, fucking with me at least. All right, you know what I'm saying?
To like bring it home, the Eagles have like the anti-Kyler Murray deal with Jalen Hurts. Like he's on a make it or break it season. I don't know what he's making, but from an NFL quarterback perspective, it's definitely on the lower tier. And if should he not produce this year,
He outta
we're
here.
prepared to get rid of him. And
With
we
the
got
draft
2
picks and
first-round
accent.
picks.
Exactly, we set up. So
he
it's
would be set up in a quarterback heavy draft, no less.
and that's the flip. It's all about how the organization want to flip this shit.
Plus, unlike the Cardinals, I feel like our roster, top to bottom, on both sides is more loaded. That's the other thing. Like, if you're the Cardinals and you wanted to tank because you didn't feel like investing in Kyler Murray was the best idea, and maybe you thought about trading him, then fuck it, man. Like, I don't know that I would be confident in somebody that I got to put I got to put a homework clause. I got to
They
invent
do it
this
for
shit.
doctors. They do it for doctors. Yeah, it's called a continued education clause. And they're mandated to go check in on a computer at least once every quarter to continue their education, to stay sharp on their
Yeah,
skill set.
So, what did you just say right there? Stay what?
Stay sharp.
Nobody's disagreeing that he should be studying.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
but-
That's it, man.
That's not the point.
Dog,
But
like,
it protects the institution, you know what I mean?
The point is they should have to mandate it for you.
Right.
But listen,
Yeah,
you
nobody's saying don't.
Especially not for a doctor, though.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, people's lives are at stake, my man. You know
This
what
life
I'm
is
saying?
at stake.
exactly. This is what it is. But dog, but listen, if
You would think they would just be, yeah, of course. I gotta
But
see
guess
that.
what, Saf? If you hadn't put yourself in a position where you was acting like a motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, and just doing your thing for 8 hours a day and not taking your job serious, because this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. You know how many thousands of people are lining up to be a fucking quarterback for any, you know what I'm saying?
But 32.
You know what I'm saying?
On
So
Earth.
exactly.
Start.
So you got one. You got somebody that you see that in. Listen, but you're not giving it your all. Listen, I own the team. I own the business. And we talk like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you're looking at it from 2 different perspectives. But fuck out of here. You let yourself be in that position by being a dickhead.
Arrogance.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
the same way
now,
you've been doing them.
exactly.
And doctors definitely suffer from arrogance.
Yeah.
The God complex. What do you mean? The fuck you mean? So that's just what the fuck it is, man.
But keeping it on football.
Please don't smoke that paper.
Yeah, keep on
Yeah,
fire.
you gotta peel that.
Yeah, man, I am, man.
I'm watching the paper like
Yeah,
I'm
I'm like,
fire.
damn.
I was gonna let him do it, but I love him.
I know it's a Cuban, but like you gotta unroll that.
Speaking of football,
That's live on tape. Fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? As it should be, man. That's why I love my bourbons. Continue on, man.
did you see the Channing Crowder interview with Kevin Hart?
Yeah.
Where he was talking, yes.
When are you talking about what?
He likes to go
The
to
nudist, the nudist colony.
colonies
Yeah. Whoa.
just because he liked to be around naked people.
Right. I saw. I didn't see the whole pivot, but
So,
I saw that episode. I
So
saw
on
segment.
that, I gotta put it out to the boys and everybody in here. And Tom, you included too. Could you go to a nudist colony just to be there around nude motherfuckers and not be on some extra other shit
No.
And not just you, with your lady.
with your lady? Is that you could just go down there and be butt ass naked all day
He smiled like, I don't know, maybe.
and just,
Tommy's a hard man.
Maybe.
It's called living in Rome. I'm not visiting Rome. Like this is the moral behind that. Like
I mean, you a world traveler, B. Have you ever done a nudist
Yeah,
colony?
fuck yeah.
Oh, you tell us the tale then.
Yeah, man, it's actually quite liberating. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, you know.
Go ahead. Tell us what happened. Where'd you go? What
Yeah,
happened?
so, you know, you end up on this beach and everybody's just free. Nobody's lurking, looking. Everybody's just into themselves and experiencing nature as it once was, as a human being.
Dang.
And it's a quite beautiful thing, actually.
was there indoor naked activities?
Yes, there were indoor naked activities. Like you got Roman baths, you got, you know, like, I mean, you don't go and eat naked, you know what I mean? That's kind
Okay.
of not hygienic.
disgusting. Where am I sitting my bare ass on?
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
you do experience the baths, you do experience the saunas, the showers, and all that stuff.
Was there like a potential orgy section?
That's exactly what I'm getting
It
to.
depends on where you go.
Okay.
All right, that's what I'm asking. Like, cause
And if you partake of that, that's your right to partake of that. But I mean, ultimately, you know, most nudists are just free people, man. You know what I
Okay.
mean? And
See, and I've heard that too, that it wasn't really like as much of a sexual kind of element
Right.
to
it's
it.
just,
about being.
it's just like air down there.
Welcome to the
Now,
just walking with your penis out.
Plus,
Like,
she probably ain't gonna see a whole lot of badass.
that's what I was gonna say. Like,
Yeah, no. I mean, honestly, most nudists aren't there.
no, and that's what I'm telling you. It's old fat pal. You
You
know.
thinking Playboy, but
No, it's not. It's not. It's not.
you're not in for a treat. You're not in for a treat.
You're not in for a treat.
Like every now and again, you'll get a goddamn.
All right, but that's once in the fucking blue.
But it's once in a blue.
All right.
And you know, it's actually quite liberating, man.
But did you go with your wife?
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
And she was just with it too.
Yeah,
But both of you? Wow.
We were just like, I mean,
Man,
you know, you're a little nervous. You're a little nervous. You know, you're like, I don't know if I'm for it. But then once you realize nobody's looking at you,
Right, 'cause everybody else is in the same
Everybody
game.
else, yeah. Like,
But all right, I gotta ask though, like, all right, everybody doing their own thing, but listen, we're people, so it's just like motherfuckers is coming up to you like, hey, what you doing, man? Where you from?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And my dick's out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up with y'all? Yeah, the Eagles ain't shit. You know what I mean? It's crazy, right? Yeah. Hey, bro, you shaved? Like, no, what's going on here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
He took a sharp turn off the road right there. Like, you can't just, it can't be.
There's got to be an
It
etiquette.
can't
that we
be,
don't
let's
know
talk
about.
about football and hey, you got a nice dick. It's got to be just football, okay? Let's leave it there.
Nice dick,
We don't
bro.
talk about
but that's not what it is in life. So I'm playing it up to how it's going. Like, what the
You
fuck
can
is
walk
going
away. Hey.
Hold on to him, honey.
Hold up, you just heard him in the back. He said he's seen it go wrong. Please
I've seen it go
give me
wrong.
one example of where it went wrong.
So where it goes wrong is when you have the people who aren't a part of that culture walking around staring. You know what I mean?
Like the one dressed couple.
Yeah, the
wants
one
to
dressed
see a
couple,
nudie.
yeah.
Yeah, that
Or you'll get like a boat of tourists coming by and they're like taking pictures of the nudist beach and shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know,
Of course they are.
It gets a little weird, but ultimately,
I should all just universally moon them.
yeah. And that, you know what? That's actually quite.
No, in unison. Absolutely.
But yeah, man.
Would you go? So Beej already went.
No, I said no at the start.
No.
Yes,
Would you go?
No, I'm not going to the, especially not with my wife. I couldn't. I just wouldn't. I don't know. That's I don't know, man. I don't want to be naked like that in front of all them strangers and.
But see, they're strangers.
All right, I get that. All right, so let me ask you this.
Can you? Oh shit!
So besides just having somebody look.
What up, my nigga? Wow.
Like a kindergarten together, nigga. What are you doing here?
So
too much that.
I gotta ask you, Beach. Besides,
How you set my man up on the new beach?
nigga from afar.
Show me some love. Boy. Show me some love.
How you tap your man up? You ain't seen him in years on the new beach.
Show me love. Show me some love.
So beyond
Y'all going to the club
worrying
later?
about getting over somebody looking at you,
Nigga come up
Beach,
with jogging jeans.
how the fuck did you get over? You out there with your wife, and your wife goodies is on display now. You get what I'm saying? And
I
just be.
understand that, but I mean, like, she.
No, you get what I'm saying? Like I've been talking.
Yeah. You're protective of your partner.
You get what I'm saying? So how was that? I'm just asking. How was that transition?
So I respect her enough to stay. You know what I mean? And not go anywhere.
Fucking right.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
You fucking right.
You gonna walk inside the street,
You know what I'm saying?
keep in line with me, lie down this whole goddamn time.
Yeah, you know, like.
If you, I swear to God, if you look at a motherfucker in his eye, I will take you back in this room and.
No, as a matter of fact, you gotta only look at a motherfucker in his eye.
Eye of the sky. Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you.
You gotta be there to experience it.
Last question from me.
Yeah.
Whose idea was it to go?
We just stumbled upon it.
Well, there you go. Like, so you already out? Like, it wasn't the
Yeah, we were
destination.
just on the beach, and then people just started losing clothes.
Getting
And
naked
it was
further
just
down
like,
the path.
oh shit, we're on a new beach.
Oh, well, in that case.
And
I'm so happy.
you're like, you don't want to be the odd man out because, you know, eyes are on you, and then
Gotcha.
you're the awkward
Look at
one.
this
You know
dressed
what I mean?
weirdo.
So once the nervousness.
It's a nude beach, bozo.
Like,
What the fuck are you doing?
follow the rules. You know?
Take the Timbs off, guys. Take the Timbs off, all right?
On the beach.
You know what I'm saying? What are we doing here? Like,
Yeah,
come on.
You know, you just gotta
Go with the flow.
You gotta know your partner gotta know you, and y'all just gotta be comfortable in your skin, man. You know what I mean? Like
Shit.
at the end of the day,
Skin
we all got
comfort.
the same shit.
Skin time.
Yeah, we all got the same shit, and if you're comfortable within yourself, then you know you can relax there.
There you go. I just can't have no dudes coming up to my wife. Hey, how you doing? First time here at the beach?
Man, I slap you.
It's like I said, man.
Some Dexter.
That's
Hey,
the same junk.
your first time on the
You know what I mean?
beach.
Like they come up to you and be like, hey, you know, your wife got a nice set of tits there. You know, it's like, suckle
Nigga,
me.
I
It
kill-
ain't
I-
like that.
nigga, I
Like,
kill- See, I got all types of thoughts in my head because you went to a beach that was just chill and cool, but what about, you know, just
All right,
like
so again,
the reckless motherfuckers that like are on swinging type shit? You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
But see, that's not reckless. If you're a swinger, I feel
Yeah,
like
you
they
can
might approach
purposely
you.
go there.
Right.
Like, that's a different
Right,
rule.
right.
But what if I stumble like so? Just for example, how you stumbled upon that
Yeah.
in that beach? What if that was just a straight
Stumbled upon the gangbang
swinger beach,
Damn.
and these niggas is like, oh y'all welcome.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like yo,
But I
You
feel
know
like
what it's hitting for, and you turn the fuck out.
I feel like if it's a swinger beach, your wife isn't going to get approached alone. They're going to approach both of y'all.
Right, exactly.
It might be a woman
no, that's what I'm
talking
saying.
it up to
But
you.
regardless of
Yeah.
how they approach, the fact that they do approach, I guess, is more Sleeve's point than you know.
But I feel like it can't be that direct. I feel like you have to sit down and make small
Yeah,
talk
like,
first. And,
Yeah.
Fuck no, if that's
I
what
don't
it's
know,
about.
DJ, I don't know. You've been
What's
there.
wrong
How
with
does it go down?
All right, so in those situations, you know what I mean?
Was this a
If-
preface real quick? You was on a semi-balanced beach, my man, where it was nudists just chilling, and then if you wanted to get into the funky shit, that's over there.
That's over there.
All right, but what I'm saying is, you stumble into is just get it the fuck on beach, Mustafa. It ain't no they chilling over there. These motherfuckers, as soon as they see you, is like, oh, what's your names? Stop and Miriam. Yeah. Oh my God.
That would sound kind of rapey.
You know what I'm saying? What do you, I don't know what the fuck you mean?
I feel like you might have to enter a room to get
So
this.
you get mobbed as soon as you step foot on this beach.
Damn.
So
Don't let the beach get
in
like
those-
that. I got the girl.
Again, you just gotta
We on
talk to
vacation.
your partner. You gotta talk to your partner and be like, yo, are you comfortable being here? And then if you're not, you just get the fuck out.
Yo, my man, we ain't on none of that shit. Y'all go over there with that. Like, real rap. We about to enjoy the sunset right here. Y'all had y'all fuck shit over there. We will not be in any distance to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking positive. All right?
We'll be here if you change your mind.
No, my mind is weird, dog. My mind go crazy because I'm like, man, you know, yeah, I don't even want to even think what I just
Couple
thought
more
in my head.
margaritas, we'll see what you say later.
Couple more. What do you think naked people could possibly do?
Got my eye on you.
It ain't nothing to do with me.
Fucking naked.
No, it ain't even nothing to do with me, man. Freak.
Hold the dick and chase you.
You know what I had in my head?
Get away!
A nigga walking up to me jerking his dick.
Wow, silence.
Yeah, I'm saying like that's this is
I feel,
just
like,
walking
I
up
feel
to
like
me.
there's rules. There's some etiquette, even amongst the swingers at the beach. You can't just walk around masturbating.
Automatically just go to
He's
the
thinking of
rooftop.
porn. He's thinking of like a porn nudist beach kind of.
Yeah,
It's
man.
like a porn out here.
This element that I am talking about, you don't know what you stumbled onto, but it's butt fucking crazy and nasty, all right? So that's what I'm saying in my head.
I mean, you should
I
go
feel like
to-
part of that is like a single man fantasy that he's
Not at all.
Like he
Not
wishes
at
he
all.
could stumble across a beach.
No,
YOLO, where it's just going to fuck down.
no. And let me preface this. Fuck no. All right, I ain't never going nowhere
just
just,
to start a
swinging my
movie.
dick aimlessly.
Welcome
Fuck
to
wrong
fuck
with you, dog?
Yeah.
No, absolutely not. Kiss my
It's gotta
ass.
feel like potted meat in there.
I get the heaves just thinking about it, man. You fucking kidding me?
Right, because you got people chasing you, beating off.
Fact
Hell yeah,
is,
you get
it ain't
beat.
that bad.
That's the last place you want to
Comfortable in
be.
your skin. I highly suggest everybody do it. Get one with nature. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody's chasing you, beating
Nobody's
off.
chasing you. Nobody's
Yeah,
chasing
see?
you. Everybody's minding their own
Find a
business.
safe nude beach,
Yes,
not one of these
find a
dangerous
safe
ones that this guy.
No,
Do your
yeah.
research.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, or you can stumble upon it like I did. You know, and actually just enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, you make your decision with that shit.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It ain't that bad.
You know what I'm saying? So what we gonna do is change speeds. All right, off of that
Switch
shit.
gears here a
You know
little
what I'm
bit.
saying? Absolutely. And bring it up a little bit right now. You know what I'm
Switch
saying?
gears.
I'm gonna put my cigar down real quick because we have our moment. You know what I'm saying? I told you we got new segments for y'all, and another one we implemented was the clap it up. You know what I'm saying? A section of the joint. You know what I'm saying? That's it. So I mean, if you don't stop with that bullshit ass fucking clap.
All right, let me hear the story first. You know
I'm
my
saying-
real claps.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't never gonna be no bullshit. If sleeves bring it up and clap it up section. You know what I'm saying? God damn, let me go to the fizzy. You know what I mean? Real quick. It went out real quick.
That's why he claps. He wasn't even prepared.
I'm always prepared on my job. We want to give it up to Elena, I don't know her middle name, Wicker. All right? Elena Wicker. All right?
Clap for that.
Absolutely. She has become the youngest black student ever accepted to medical school.
Okay.
At 13 years old. You know what I'm saying? At 13 fucking years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you fucking kidding me? At 13, the mayhem and bullshit I was doing, I was just enjoying coming off of fucking, what is that, Minister Society. That's 93. Are you fucking kidding me? 13. Snoop Dogg album coming
That's
around
a lot of
real soon. and
dedication. And
shit.
shout out to her parents because that's homeschooling.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's,
I need to have a job at 13. She about to go to medical school.
I was working at the table at 12, but it don't even matter. That shit ain't got nothing to do with no fucking medical school.
Yeah.
Like,
It don't matter if she's just gonna be like a podiatrist or so. Whatever field she takes is hard as.
why you shitting on podiatrists?
It's the first thing that
Damn.
came to my mind because I didn't want to go heart surgery because that's like, you know, the heart shit is hard, but you know, feet.
Feet, yeah, you can't really fuck that up. Right? Come on, damn.
but she's 13, so she can do whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Like, oh, she can start there,
Exactly.
then go to the brain.
Like, by 21, I'm already imagining what the fuck she about.
Well, what else can I say, man? I couldn't think of nothing else.
They all doctors, damn.
Congratulations.
Anyway, shout out to Elena. You know what I'm saying? On that shit. And from that,
Shout out to the podiatrists of the world out
you know
there
what I'm
too.
saying?
We need
Big
you.
ups, we need you.
And from that,
Everybody walk on their feet.
Right.
the,
I'm gonna wake up with all types of corns now, and they gonna see me because they gonna see this.
well, guess what? She gonna create
Something
something.
blackball.
Right, I'm
She
gonna
gonna
get
create-
blackballed from the podiatry.
She going into school now to create something to get them corns off. You know what I'm saying? Easily. You know what I mean? And one more segment. Actually, a new segment that we didn't introduce yet, but we're introducing right now. Podcast Bols exclusive. It's new shit. You know what I'm saying? What's up? Yeah, new shit. You dig? It's basically where we bring to you all the new shit that's popping in pop culture. And basically, we want to speak on, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure we all have seen it because it has at least 124 million views right now in less than a week. Let me go here right now and start off with Wakanda Forever. You know what I'm saying? Which will be coming out in November, the sequel to Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? And it's looking like black fucking excellence from that trailer. And yeah, your thoughts, gentlemen. Did you see it? You know what I'm saying? How you feel about
You
it?
think they should have recasted it?
Yes, but I guess in the storyline, I feel like he's going to come up at the end because it has to play out. And from the storyline perspective, it's King T'Challa. He has to be buried. You know what I'm saying? We got to deal with, you know, at the end of the day, which I love, is focused on Angela Bassett, his mom. You get what I'm saying? She done been lost her husband, and now she done lost her fucking son, and she still got this kingdom to run. All right? So it's like you got that, and then on top of that, when kingdoms have a problem, that's when the villains pop up to fuck with you. All right? So we got to do that, and then on top of that, we got to figure out who's next to hold the mantle. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if they should have recast him. Like Black Panther it's like a role, you know what I mean? A title. So he died, you know, so his father was the Black Panther before him, you know what I mean? So it's like they could just, you know.
And I feel that they are.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But they're not gonna give you everything in the fucking trailer. They gave you
I
enough.
don't think they should have recast because that's Chadwick Boseman as T'Challa. So Black Panther has to be somebody else now, you know what I mean? So.
But that's cool because like sort of like.
So you don't think they're gonna CGI him?
I mean, I'm sure he'll be CGI'd in some way, somehow, maybe for a flashback or something.
Yeah, but if it looks like he's getting a funeral from the trailer, so you know it's only so much to the CGI. Like I said, I see the story playing out where
It'd be ill if Killmonger somehow managed to stay alive and eventually he became.
No, fuck Killmonger. We can get him out of it.
Yeah, Michael B can't carry that, bro.
Yeah, no, he can't carry that after the disrespect he did. If anything, if it's not going to be the sister, it should be the homie, the big husky boy that was from the other. Exactly, that was from the other tribe. Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that's worthy of carrying that joint. And it's between them two for me. So we'll see who the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? But in that, it's going to be dope because you got a new villain. Like I said, you got a lot of shit going on. And now
The trailer looked good, man. I mean, it definitely made me think about going to the movies to see it, and I rarely do that. So I can't really give it a more ringing endorsement than that.
Listen, I'm definitely going to the movies to see it. That's sentimental anyway.
Are you gonna wear white?
No.
That's the thing that they're talking about, though.
No.
Wearing white.
No.
Oh, really? No, I didn't know.
They're not going that far.
No, because I mean, I love Chad. Would have been mourning for the good brother and all like that. I don't gotta wear white in November for that joint. Like, you know what I mean? White posse, I'm cool. But I will go see it and look forward to seeing it. It's actually gonna be sentimental for me because the first Black Panther I was able to see with my mom, my son, and his mom. You know what I'm saying? On some just, you know, family type shit.
Yeah.
You
No,
know what I'm
that
saying?
first Black Panther, that wave was crazy.
Yeah,
I saw that in the theater 3 times. I saw it with my wife. I saw it with, I feel like maybe my cousin, and I saw it with my dad and my son. I've never seen any movie in the theater 3 different times.
All
And
that
still
still be good too, probably.
Yeah. And
You
it
saw
was-
something different all 3 times. That's how
Exactly.
that's how the good movies do. Like,
It's a great movie.
always
Exactly. It was worth it every time. So we know Ryan Coogler, the director, and the cast definitely gonna do their thing with it, man. So you know what I'm saying? Because imagine how they feel.
right.
They
I
got
hope
to
it's
do.
good. I mean, I hope.
I don't have to hope from that trailer.
I mean, we'll see because the star is gone. So we
Nah,
we
dog.
gotta
See, no.
I hope.
no.
I hope it's
Nah, see, you're going into it with the wrong idea.
Chadwick made the
I
movie.
want you to stop. I
He
hope-
literally just said, I hope
That's
it's
what I
good.
said. I hope
It's not a
too
whole.
much expectation into
Yeah.
it. You
I mean,
know?
think about it, right?
Yeah.
Michael Keaton is Batman, 2
Yeah.
movies in a row, stellar.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah.
They start swapping out the Batman, and you start getting, then they come back Christian Bale. He do like 3 of them Jones. Amazing.
Yeah.
Then they swap out the Batman again, and you get somebody else, and it's like, so.
You got Edward from Twilight.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So.
like,
But what you just and when I say this, it's no disrespect to each franchise, but I'm gonna say it. What you just was talking about was DC and Marvel,
Oh, here we go.
and it's real.
Batman is in a lane of its own.
yeah.
Nah, but sorry, DC fumbled and did the bullshit with it for years until it got picked back up by Christopher Nolan and Christian Bale, and they're the only 2 to make a trilogy as an actor director with the fucking Batman series. You
One thing
know?
I can say is that it's the same director, same cast.
Exactly.
for the most part.
So they
all
gonna do
other
that.
situations, it was like new director,
Yeah.
New actor,
Directors,
all that shit. Exactly.
new theme to the movie and everything. So
This shit gonna stick to the script, and like I said, from just seeing the trailer, I already like what I see from the trailer with the storyline, because that's really how shit go. And like, you know what I mean? If we want to talk about on some things like that, so no, I see them because of him not being there. All them cast members, original cast members, put in even more into this shit. You know what I'm saying? This time around. So yeah, man, that's just gonna be dope. I mean, comparable to some other things I've seen on the Marvel lineup, because that's new shit too, because they just released over the weekend over Comic-Con, you know what I'm saying, they new lineup, you know, like we just was talking about before the show, like I'm not looking forward to and wonder why they keep redoing the fucking Fantastic Four.
They gotta get it right.
They gotta get it right. They gotta get it right.
Like, them Jones ain't never
They
good.
can't show this. They gotta get it right, man.
Them
Sorry.
Jones ain't never good.
At all. It never hits.
To me, man, I can't.
I mean, they never
It's
hit.
gotta be because they don't have the right villain.
Yeah.
That's gotta be what it is.
Yeah.
You just need the right villain.
No, they had Dr. Doom in the one joint.
And then Silver Surfer made that movie. That other joint, that nut ass joint with the Silver Surfer, I'm sorry, that was the whole movie for me, was Silver Surfer. Like,
But
you know what I'm
before
saying?
that was Dr. Doom.
But you gotta do the villain right, though.
Yeah, you
Right?
gotta
The
do
villain
True, but I
carries the
mean-
movie.
Yeah.
If the villain ain't good, don't matter how good the hero is.
But the heroes weren't good either.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they
Problems
story,
always.
they storylines is ass. Let's just be real with the Fantastic Four. But I am looking forward to Disney's rebooting Daredevil.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
that's
Daredevil was great.
and they're recasting it.
I need to watch it because everybody keeps talking about how good
You
it is.
never watched that shit?
Yeah,
What the
man.
fuck is wrong with you?
Kingpin, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Vincent D'Onofrio is just a fantastic actor.
Yeah.
From the rip. But
He's the best villain in all of Disney's and ever. Not fuck Disney. It was before Disney. All them series that when they had the Luke Cages,
Yeah.
the other John. What was the
Jennifer Jones.
Jennifer Jones and all
The
that
Punisher
shit.
was good though.
Huh?
The Punisher was good.
But Punisher was good, but it's still the villain is nothing compared
No, fuck
to
me, you
fucking
can't,
Kingpin
Yeah.
on fucking Daredevil.
See, you can't even go into another villain trying to be as good as Kingpin. They just got to be different, man.
Yeah, like
It's the gold standard.
so that's just what it is.
Got me Bushmaster. Bushmaster.
Yeah, he was
good.
Bushmaster was good.
You know what I mean?
for Luke
They were the
Cage.
same man.
But but nah. But yeah.
I
Anything
thought it was
else?
Mustafa Shakur. Is it Sharif?
Same person.
Oh, okay.
No, that was it, man. That was it.
So with that, as always, it's time to say goodbye to all our boys and Jordan's friends out there. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. As always, it's been a pleasure. This one is even more of a pleasure because it's episode 60. You know what I mean? This is definitely monumental. 40 more episodes and we got a beam. So continue to walk with us on this. And especially for me, I want to dedicate this one to, you know what I'm saying, to my mom up in heaven. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday makes 3 years she went home and she is watching down, smiling, happy at the Bols and what we doing out here. And it's a fucking pleasure to do it. And we won't be doing this shit for many, many more years. It's the ball. Sleeves the hustler always. You know what I'm saying? In here kicking it with my good brother Staff. You know what I'm saying? The Stizzer, a.k.a. Brother Byron, the militant one. You understand? Did you get all them fucking narratives? Period. Fuck you, Tommy. All right. And then we got my man Sky Ray. You trying to rush me? Like I don't do the outro properly. Bars. You know what I'm saying? And in the back, we got my man BJ all day long. Great 9-8. Fuck is wrong with you?
Stories
Then-
for days.
Period. And then we got pain in the ass, but our brother from another, and he controls and keeps this shit together. Dread all day long. It's the Bols podcast. That is. You know what the fuck it is. We everywhere. You dig? Period.
Peace.
Bitches.
Suckers.